Taking a look at today's starter, who's been going through a bit of a rough patch lately. His recent outings haven't exactly gone as planned, Singy.
Yeah, he hasn't looked himself out there, Boog. And normally he's got that fastball pop in the catcher's mitt and the slider darting, but lately hasn't had great command. A couple of good innings might be all it takes to get him back on track.
First pitch coming your way next. So almost ready to get underway. Today's starting pitcher, Shohei Ohtani. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
Yeah, he's definitely had a struggle so far this year, as evidenced by that inflated whip, but he's going to have to find a way to limit the base runners, put his team in a position to win a ball game. So we know he's prepared. We know this guy's a competitor, and we'll watch how he works in this one.
Agustin Ramirez leading things off and takes a strike. The pitch. And he swings through that one.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Got him looking. And that's the first out. And at the plate for Miami, Kyle Stowers.
Too much swing and miss in his at-bats recently, averaging 2 strikeouts per game over his last 5.
And it's fouled away. One down, base is empty. Up and in, and 1-1. Center field. He's got it, and there's 2 away. And time now for the Marlins lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get 1 pitch. You better not miss it.
Gets under it and pops it up. Betts. And that'll do it. Nothing doing for the Marlins. And now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here at Dodger Stadium. And starting in this one, Sandy Alcantara. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, he's been giving up a lot of hard contact this season. I mean, coming in, guys are hitting comfortably in the high 200s. So many times there's some bad luck, but then also there's just a little miss here or a little miss there that changes the outcome of the at-bat. We'll see if he can be consistent and make adjustments quickly in this one.
We go to the bottom of the first. Here's the veteran shortstop, Mookie Betts. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. You rewind and think back to those Giants teams that won 3 world titles. They were pretty good contact-based teams. Obviously, the Royals as well. It feels like it's swinging back a little bit towards there's an advantage to having some guys in your lineup that make contact. Out to short. Sanoha. Zips it to first, and Betts is set down. Time to check out the Dodgers lineup, and a big factor for them in recent games, Andy Pages.
Ah, Boog, what a great talent. I mean, the kind of player who can dominate a game at times, be a perennial all-star. He's going to take home some hardware as well. I mean, he's one of the best in the game today and always fun to watch.
And the batter now, Hae-Sung Kim. Alcantara, a former all-star. He features a sinker, a changeup, a four-seamer, a slider, and he occasionally uses a curve. And that drops in for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Next pitch is outside. 1 out, base is empty. And there's a strike. Comes a 2-2. Check swing, no appeal. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Payoff pitch. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Three-two. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Struck him out looking.
Well, getting a good look at the pitcher here in the first inning isn't a bad thing. I know he struck out, but you can live with that as long as the other hitters in this lineup can learn something from it.
Freddie Freeman in the box now. No balls and a strike. Two down, nobody on. The other way, and that's a fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. And he's in there standing up with a 2-out double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
So runner at second, 2 down. And here is Andy Pages. And there's a strike.
Boy, you always want to come out in the first inning, try to put something up on the board. It's a big 2-out double right there. See if the cleanup man can drive him in and put a tally up there on the board.
Man on second, 2 down. And ball 1.
And the strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that can be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
That missed inside, and it's 2-2. Freeman at second with 2 down. Stays alive. Man at second. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And there's a ball. Will Smith in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Battling here as he fouls it away.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Now, this is a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
First and second, 2 outs. Will Smith steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Entered the day with the best batting average in the National League. And that's in for a strike. First and second, 2 down here in the second game of the series. That one the other way. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Dodgers strand a couple. Scoreless after 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the second. Now here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Denzel Clark. Ohtani back to work. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Batting fifth, third baseman,
Connor Norby, the next up for the Marlins. 3 hits last night, so he was a big factor in getting that win. That one outside. Ball 1. All right, Singy, you know I'm a dork. Shohei Ohtani, go back to May 5th, 2022 at Fenway Park. He tossed a complete game through 99 pitches. Get this, 81 strikes. It was the most strikes thrown with less than 100 pitches in a game since they started tracking pitch counts.
That's just unreal.
No score here in the second. That one misses, and that's ball 3.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game, and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
And a 4-pitch walk. And that's their first base runner of the game.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Oscar Colas, the next to hit. And that's downstairs. And that's ball 1.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boog.
And another ball.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Next offering is in for a strike. Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
So here we go again with the walks. It's been a real struggle finding the zone for him in the past. Now, even if they get out of this jam, these walks add pressure and stress to the entire team.
Griffin Conant, the next up for the Marlins. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1. One out. Runners at first and second. That was the sweeper, but it missed. Time to look at our umpiring crew in this one. Kenny Jansen behind the plate.
Yeah, and expect a little inconsistency on the corners. He doesn't make any wild calls, but he does give and take there a little bit. So he doesn't have the easiest strike zone to figure out, especially as the game goes on when you're expecting it to become more consistent. Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
2 on, 1 out. There's the swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Got him swinging.
Well, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. You know, right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Javier Sanoja. This to third. Nice grab.
Well, this is unfortunate because it looked like it was going to be an awesome play, something we see on the highlights tonight and tomorrow. But you have to applaud the effort on the stop. And if you don't take care of the throw, it goes from a wow moment to one you regret really quick.
So up next, Graham Pauley.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. No hits over his last 5 games.
That one's in there. Strike one. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And a ground ball to first. Takes it himself out. They limit the damage here. So they pick up a run on no hits, but they leave 2 men on. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Marlins 1 and the Dodgers nothing. Bottom of the second. And now here's the veteran DH, Max Muncy. Muncy, multi-time All-Star, 34-year-old vet. He's usually a third baseman, but today he's the designated hitter. Just off the inside edge.
A little bit of a day off for him. Instead of being at the hot corner, he can just kind of put the batting gloves on, hold the bat as he sits on the bench, waiting for his time to hit.
Fair ball. Around first and hustling for second.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez, 4th on the National League RBI leaderboard. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Konai pulls it down. Runner tags at second. And the throw's offline, safe at third. Here's Kike Hernandez.
This is all about situational hitting. It's crucial in this spot. Do whatever it takes to put the ball in play, and hopefully you find a gap in the defense.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. 1-0. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
And Kenny Jansen punches him out. That's a strikeout. Here's the left fielder, James Outman. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Check swing, and he went. No balls, two strikes.
2 strikes.
Muncy on third with 2 out. Good job to fight that one off. Two outs. Oh, and this one gets away. And the Wild pitch will play to run. Fights that one away, still 1-2. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across. Bottom half of inning number 2. And that one hammered on its way. And that one's gone. His 4th home run of the season, and they grab the lead. It's 2-1.
He hasn't been at his best at the plate these last few games, so this could end up being an important home run for him. Maybe it's a sign of more to come. Well, I'm not really sure how he kept that fair. When you're out in front on a breaking ball like that, such a good chance that it's going to hook foul, but not this time. He kept the hands moving forward just long enough to sneak it inside that foul pole.
Betts in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Pauly on the move, and the inning is over. So they get 2 runs on 2 hits. 1 of them left the yard. We head on down to the top of the 3rd. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Marlins 1. And we're back onto the 3rd inning. And now Agustin Ramirez. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Home run number 5 on the season. It's 2-2. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off.
Let's take another look at it, but this time with the help of StatCast.
Well, this one wasn't hit that high, but when you can launch it at 111 miles per hour off the bat and get some backspin, it'll carry enough to get out of here.
Kyle Stowers, the next up for the Marlins. Fly to center his first time. Fouled off. He was late. We haven't seen a break in the weather, and the umpires might be forced to make a decision soon.
Yeah, I think so, Boog. I mean, everyone looking and wondering when they're going to stop play. It definitely feels close.
And that skips into dirt.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
That's
Ball
off the
two.
mark, and a count 2-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. On the ground and foul ball. And it remains 2-2. And a good eye there.
What's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
And a swing and a miss down on strikes. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him. And, you know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
And now for the Marlins, Xavier Edwards. And that one upstairs. That clips the corner.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
And that's outside. Swings through that one.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. One down, base is empty. Hit on the ground to the right side, and it gets by him.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes.
There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
And stepping in is the speedy Denzel Clark. And a swing and a miss there.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
Started after the 0-1 pitch, and now a check down to first. And that's a swing, according to umpire Mike Fillmore. Next offering is downstairs.
1-2.
Pickoff throw. Edwards back in on a dive. And And a swing and a miss. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away.
Ball.
Did a nice job right there.
Norby stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. And the 1-0. To the left side, but it is well foul. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. They stopped the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
All over that one right there. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
First and second, 2 outs. Next is the designated hitter, Oscar Colas. Pitch misses there, and it's 1-0. But Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. And that one fouled off. Got him looking. Inning over, and it could have been worse. Miami draws even on the solo shot. And we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Back after this on the show. Bottom of the inning. Now it's going to be Hae-Sung Kim. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
You know, these Dodgers doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way. And I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Next offering is down low.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
He takes it on his own. Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd.
Up next for the Dodgers, first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Here comes the 2024 World Series MVP to the plate. Freddie Freeman was good all postseason, but man, the World Series was something else.
Yeah, probably the easiest MVP choice of any World Series, which is especially impressive with the amount of superstars on the Dodgers. Freeman tied a World Series record with 12 RBIs, and we'll never forget that walk-off grand slam in Game 1. 2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
Fouled off left side.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
Next pitch is downstairs. And that one popped in the air, left field. Paulie makes the grab. 2 down. And up next for Los Angeles, Andy Pages. He reached out a walk his first time. He's a guy, Chris, whose highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms in the sport. Off the mark there, and that's ball 1.
Yeah, the infielders and the catcher can never give up on a play, because if this guy thinks he has a chance, he's going to throw it from the warning track if he has to.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Got it. Really had to move for that grab. And that's the inning. We're through 3 and tied at 2 apiece. Back here in L.A., start of the 4th. Now it's the right fielder, Griffin Conine. And a swing and a miss.
No ball. 1 strike.
Foul ball there. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Smith gathers, throws, gets him. 1 away on a drop 3rd strike.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
So digging in, Javier Sanoja. Ball 1 there.
1 ball. No strikes.
High fly ball out towards left field. Way back there. And it is gone. His first homer in the majors, and they're going to have to send somebody to get that ball for him.
Always such a special moment. You know this is one of the biggest thrills of his life. He's got to be floating around the bases right now.
Yeah, he'll remember every detail of that at bat for years, as he should. It's a true once-in-a-lifetime event.
Now, Boog, there's so many times when a young player might wonder if he's ever even going to get to the big leagues and do something like this. Well, he doesn't have to wonder anymore. No, Boog, clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence.
Base is empty, 1 away. Graham Pauley, the next up for the Marlins. Grounded out his first time. And a big swing and a miss.
0-1.
One down, base is empty. Strike 2.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
On the ground to first. And he handles it himself for the out.
Up next for the Marlins, catcher.
So the batting order turns over. Now at the plate, Agustin Ramirez. He's already homered in this game. Right through there for a strike.
This kid's power really stands out. Even though he's a top prospect, I still thought it was going to take time before he started to hit bombs, but I was wrong. I didn't think he'd be able to adjust this quickly.
Well struck left field. And that one hops the wall. Around first, heading for 2. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Well, here we are, 3rd time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
So runner at second, 2 down. And now the first baseman, Kyle Stowers. 0 for 2 in this one. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And he takes a strike. The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Brusdar Graterol looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Vesia, the lefty, warming up as well. Misses inside. 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
So hard to touch. I mean, at the top of the zone, 99, 98, even 97. As pitchers do such a good job of teasing that part of the zone, just elevating a little bit. It looks good because you see it for a good while as a hitter. Looks juicy, and by the time you swing, it's almost in the catcher's mitt.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. That's a ball. Went with the sweeper.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Breaking ball in there. Got him looking. Picks up strikeout number 7. So they pick up a run on 2 hits. No errors and a man left. And midway in the 4th, it's the Marlins 3 and the Dodgers 2. Bottom of the 4th, leading off, Will Smith.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
Just off the inside edge.
1-0.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
2-2.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Just misses with that one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a ground ball and foul ball. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So he gets a hit after a long battle with the pitcher.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Max Muncy at the dish. A double and a run scored his first time up. Check swing, called strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Smith aboard here at first with nobody out. Swing and a miss.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Strike 3. Got him looking on the changeup.
Well, I think that was just a case of a hitter quitting on a pitch. He was looking fastball and didn't see it out of the hand and just left the bat on his shoulder. That was a changeup right over the plate. Probably not the location he was looking for, but the change of speeds is what fooled him, and he got the out.
And next for L.A., Teoscar Hernandez. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Clark flashes the leather on the running catch. It looks like the weather could actually play a factor in this one. It's coming down pretty good.
Yeah, it is, and it's not too bad yet, but the field's not going to be able to hold up if the rain gets any worse than this. So keep an eye on the pitcher's mound as well, and the rest of the infield start to puddle up a little bit.
Hernandez takes low, second trip to the plate in this one.
No strike.
Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Right through there for a strike. Tying run is at first. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Conine on his way over. He's got it. And that will end the inning. They get a leadoff single but leave him stranded. We played 4. It's the Marlins 3 and the Dodgers 2. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Brusdar Graterol.
And he's been fantastic this year, really stingy in terms of allowing base runners. He's just got great stuff that's tough to square up.
Now it's the second baseman, Xavier Edwards. 1 for 2. Chris, his skill set straight out of the mid-80s. Good contact, not much power, and he could run. He always uses the wheels to his advantage.
His biggest challenge in this day and age is to not get caught up in trying to hit home runs because so many people are.
Now he breaks his bat. Betts whips it to first on the run. He beats it out, and the tapper turns into an infield single.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw, you know?
Yeah, no question. Denzel Clark, the next up for the Marlins. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass, looking for the sac bunt. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
I think baseball's starting to understand that those guys are valuable like they once were. They need them in this game today.
That's out to center field. Pajes. And there's one down.
Now batting third baseman, Connor Norby.
Connor Norby, the next up for the Marlins. A walk, and he's also singled. Graterol, a righty that throws with power. 26 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. Man at first, one away. Runner on the move. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Freeman makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Up next for the Marlins, the designated hitter, Oscar Colas.
Oscar Colas will hit next. He is struck out, and he is walked. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball 1.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Whips it to first. And that is the inning. So 1 hit is all they get. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Marlins 3 and the Dodgers 2. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Alcantara back to work. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Next offering misses down and away.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Off the mark there. 2-2. And that's down and away. Swing and a miss and a changeup in the dirt. Ramirez down to first with it. Safe. He beats it.
Well, you don't see it very often, but every once in a while a guy strikes out and still somehow ends up safe on first. And when it happens, you kind of scratch your head. But I guess sometimes a pitch is so nasty it makes everyone miss. Now they're going to have to get more than 3 outs in this inning.
Here's Betts.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Runner on the go and fouled off. Outman gets his lead at first with nobody out. And the pitch is outside. Ball 1.
1-1.
And a count 1-2. The shortstop takes the ball. Runner at first with no outs here. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one's deep. And he brings it into the warning track.
Now batting, second baseman,
Hesung Kim steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Ripped to third. Goes to second for 1. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning.
Poetry in motion there as the second baseman turns the double play. Nice throw to first, and that's the way to end the inning.
Back here at Chavez Ravine. And now the right fielder, Griffin Conine. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
You know, these Marlins putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
And the 0-2. And that's where the swing. It's a strikeout.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
Sanoa up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss.
No strike.
And that is out of play.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
1 down, base is empty. Popped up. Betts settles underneath it. Squeezes it. And there are 2 outs.
Now batting left fielder, Graham Hawley.
So 2 down now, and here is Graham Pauley. Has grounded out a couple of times. First pitch misses.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Ball 2.
Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. On its way to the corner, and that drops foul. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Two now. And they'll do it again.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
Here's a 2-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Well, having such a tough time putting him away. 6 foul balls in a row. Man, what a battle.
The 2-2 stays alive. Swings and misses, struck him out. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Heart of the order, 3-4-5 coming up. It's the Marlins 3 and the Dodgers 2.
When I come out, they run out. I'll be working that stage to the sun out. Your boy cooked, I'm blown up. Time to lace my boots.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Well, we go bottom 6, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Freddie Freeman. Fought off foul. Swing and a chopper. Sanoa throws to first in time, and Freeman is retired.
Now batting center fielder, Andy Pajes.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Andy Pajes. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
Home team down a run here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Fires to first on the run.
No,
it's there, and that's a great play.
Just an outstanding play going up the middle right there. And the exchange to get the throw off to first just shows you why he's one of the best shortstops around. So smooth, yet so quick at the same time. And any slower, and those wheels burning down the first baseline are going to turn that into an infield hit.
Smith in the box
1-0.
here. Lets that one go for a ball. Next offering in there for a strike. And a
One
count
ball,
1-1. And a foul ball. 2 out, space is empty. Next pitch
2-2.
misses way outside. Out to short, Sanoha. And the Dodgers are set down in order. Dodgers go down quietly. They're down 3-2. So the Dodgers have a new arm on the mound, Kirby Yates.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
So back to the top of the order, and here's the catcher, Agustin Ramirez. He's already homered here in this one. And that's too high. Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Lake Trinan looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Phillips also throwing. And a foul ball.
That's up. Ball 2.
And
Ball
that
3.
misses. And that's ball 3. Swing and a ball popped up. Kim. And he makes the catch. 1 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Kyle Stowers.
Kyle Stowers, the next up for the Marlins. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Swung on, belted. Back there. See you later. That's one way to quiet the crowd. His 7th home run of the season. It's 4-2. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot.
Chris, that ball came out hot. So let's see what StatCast has to say.
Yeah, it really did, Boog. 111 miles per hour off the bat, and a really nice launch angle as well. Just a beautiful swing from start to finish.
Here's the second baseman, Xavier Edwards. Hit hard on the ground to short. Tosses to first.
That's an out.
2 gone now.
Now batting, the center fielder, Denzel Clark.
2 down, base is empty. Here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Denzel Clark. 0 for 3 in this one. Right side, Kim. The throw to first. Out number 3. One for the Marlins on the solo shot. It's now 4-2. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. That clips the corner. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Andrew Nardi appears to be getting loose. Brash also getting ready. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
Man, he's been really good. About to hit that 100 pitch mark here in the 7th. Man, we'll see how far they're going to ride him, but it's been pretty good so far. That's outside, and the count is 1-2. And that one missing low. And the funky Muncy is stifled by the strikeout. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out. Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. I mean, you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels. Now it's the right fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. Ripped on the ground to second, gets it to first, and that quickly 2 away. That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team. So up next, Enrique Hernandez. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Foul ball. And down on strikes. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. Dodgers down in order. They trail it here 4-2. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Alex Vesia. Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is. Here's the third baseman, Connor Norby. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does.
1 ball, no strikes.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Just missed. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely. And I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it could be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at bat turns out.
Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Colas stands in now and watches strike one. Movement in the bullpen. Clayton Kershaw looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Phillips getting cranked up as well. Swinging a foul straight back. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Griffin Conant digs in now. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. In there for strike one. Vesia in his 5th season. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. To first, and they've got him picked off. To second, and he's out. Two down, nobody on. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Good eye in that spot.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Caught him looking for the K. And the Marlins down quietly, but they still lead this one 4-2. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Andrew Nardi.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Outman, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Activity in the bullpen. Ronnie Enriquez, the anchor of the staff, is getting ready to close this one out. And there's a foul ball. And a swing and a miss.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
In the air, left field, down the line, and that is a foul ball. That misses. The count now 2-2. Breaks his bat and pops it up. Throws to first. One gone to the bottom of the 8th.
Well, as a hitter, it can be kind of tough. You get a hard-throwing reliever that comes in the ball game. You don't know exactly what his pitches are doing, and that clearly blew him up on the hands, sawed off that bat. Tell you what, the bat companies, they're pretty happy when guys like this come in out of the bullpen.
Here's Mookie now, 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. In for a strike, and it's 0-1. Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. He circles the bases. It's 4-3.
He just sent this stadium into a frenzy. They're going nuts. No, good. Clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence.
1 out, base is empty. And up next for Los Angeles, Hesung Kim. Hard liner. Makes the catch for the 2nd out.
Man, that's so frustrating. You hit the ball hard. You understand the situation. You want to get on base and try to score that tying run, but no reward right there, and just going to have to sit on it.
Freeman stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Late with the swing there.
He just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
In the air, out towards left center. And that is that. Mookie Betts with a big strike in the inning. It's now a 4-3 ball game. And we're back. Now it's the shortstop, Javier Sanoja. Garcia back to work. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Clayton Kershaw up and throwing. Swings and misses. That's strike 2.
0-2.
The shortstop takes the ball. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Well, nice job right there. He struck him out twice. The pitch before looked like it was strike 3. Doesn't get the call. Bears down. Throws another quality pitch for the strikeout.
Hawley batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
Now it's the Marlins leadoff hitter, Agustin Ramirez. He blasted one out earlier in the 3rd.
Just a solo home run, but an important swing of the bat in this game. We've already seen him do it once. Can he do it again?
That's a little bit low. Ground ball up the middle. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No throw, and they catch a break as they get a base runner at first. So man aboard, Kyle Stowers, the next up for the Marlins. Close, but called a ball. And that's ball 1. Popped up. Betts settles underneath it. And that is that. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Marlins 4 and the Dodgers 3. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth. Matt Brash. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Now here is Andy Pajes.
Now this guy, a player that if he gets on base has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
And that's in for a strike. Right through there for a strike.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Laser base hit. And the tying run is on with a leadoff single.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. 1 for 3. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Swings and misses. And it's 1-1.
One strike.
With the winning run at the plate. And the home team trying to pull it out. And now 2-1.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Up and in, and the count's full. Max Muncy in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Called out on strikes. He's got to be frustrated with that call.
Well, big strikeout right there, and maybe a little controversial with the call. I think he got a little bit of favor on the mound. No question about it. It's not exactly what you want to see in a big spot like that, and I'm sure there's some chirping going on from the dugout, making it clear that wasn't his best call behind the plate today.
Here's Muncy to hit. That pitch in for a strike. It's 0-1.
0-1.
And it stays fair. Lead runner holds at second base. First and second with one down. Otto Lopez. And he'll be the injury replacement, taking over at third. And here comes Teoscar Hernandez for a critical at-bat. Known for his late-inning heroics. Inside. 1-0.
1-0.
Big spot. Tying and winning runs aboard with one down. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Swing and a miss. Now 2-1.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just gonna have to tip your cap on that pick.
And downstairs, Kike Hernandez in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. On a line, Hauls it in, 2 away.
Third baseman, Hernandez.
Now the Marlins manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Matt Brash departs, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. So the Marlins go with a new arm, Eric Miller.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
So last chance for the Dodgers. Now the third baseman, Enrique Hernandez. Down to their final out, but an opportunity to deliver the tying and maybe even a winning run. Swings and misses.
No ball.
Strike one.
One strike.
Well, a come-and-get-me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
So the tying run at second.
No.
Just missed.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
Ball 2.
In the dirt. Nothing happening on the bases, though. The changeup missing. 3-1.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Deep breath. He's ready, and he fires. Lopez. And that is the ball game.
The ball for his first career save deserves to be on display at his house. I mean, it's kind of like when a restaurant frames its first dollar bill somewhere on a wall. You just can't forget your first save.
And the final score here, 4-3. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
These losers can't stand when we win. I know a list of vultures trying to pick me up. Okay, Mr. Misfit, but I ain't Mr. Fit in mine. This some rich shit by Gucci Pampers for my runs. I get so much, I lose my mind, but on a new one. I guess what they say about the mind, kinda true, huh? A terrible thing away. New watch the color just spoke to me. A parrot was in the face. New rat, they dose to me. Hilarious in the way. My smack it too close to me. One plastic taking my coat from me. I blast it open. She on the dopamine. Locally, I be lowest keys. Overseas, I be ODB. I'm the one that turned the arch to gold like Mickey D. Them thunder thuns, they told me more than poppy seeds. Mini tiny mommy, all she say is me, no poppy seed. Hardly can speak no English, but counting up the guap.